right, I'm going to ask for something that I know maybe Lumpy was big on car clubs. I'd like to have a representative from each car club come up here and say a little something.
Oh, wow. I'll start this. I'm James. All the car guys out here know me as Hillbilly. I'm from the Hot Rod Hoodlums. I met Lumpy when I first moved to California. He was flipping burgers for his mom and dad. Always took time. We sat down, talked about bikes, cars, you know. He's always been there to support anything we do in our car shows. We've always been here to support him. Looking back at pictures everybody's posting, I saw one of him leaning down to my two little girls for a trophy, a plaque that they had won for my wife's car. And my wife pulled up her phone and showed me her trophy. It was Lumpy's pick. It was her 40th birthday, and I just bought her car. She said that's her favorite trophy, and it's unreal. And in every picture, Marcy was in the background with a big smile on her face. And my wife noticed that. She goes, "Look at that," you know. And you could always see the two of them, how much they loved each other. And from the Hoodlums, I want you to know, if there's anything you need, let us know. And I know there's car shows that he had planned. If you do go with those, the Midnighters know, call us. We'll be here to help you. And wow, this is pretty wild. And you can see I've already started growing for beard for bucks. What happened? So just be safe. Like he always said at the end of the show, be safe. Don't do burnouts. You know, keep this something special and not a problem anymore for the family. So if you need anything, the Hoodlums are there for you.
How you doing, everybody? My name is Jack. I was the one that built Lumpy's blue race car. Worked on the Mustang. I was the one that he came to, and he said, "Hey, you know what? I'm starting a diner." I approached the diner the very first day he was opening it up. I thought it was a tattoo shop. He said, "No, I got a diner, and I want to build this for kind of like the Hot Rod and Custom Motorcycle Group." I said, "Well, that's cool, because I have a hot rod shop." At that moment, our relationship started. And he kind of came to me the next thing. He said, "I want to build these custom trophies. I want a hamburger eating contest. I want to build a trophy. It's kind of like a belt for a boxer." I had to hand it to him because he always had the strangest ideas. And he made it hard, and he pushed your envelope when it comes to being creative. The next thing he said, "Hey, I got a truck on my shirt. I want to build this truck." And he told me stories about his dad and hot rodding. That's exactly how I grew up. So I was touched. He says, "But you know what? I'm starting a business. I don't have a lot of money. I went to these hot rod shops and they want this outrageous amount of money." I said, "You know what? Lumpy had this way of talking to you. After he was done talking to you, you're willing to do anything he wanted." So I took this on without even negotiating a price. Didn't know the nightmare it would be, because if everybody knew Jeremy, he must have changed his mind and his idea on what he wanted to do. I was gonna say weekly, but it was daily. Painted the car. Hey, I saw another custom color I liked. You know what? I want to do this. I want to change this. When he first showed me the truck, he said, "Hey, I saw it at the Nobility show. We went to go look at it." I said, "No way. For the money that you want to spend, I don't even know what you want to spend to resurrect this truck." You know what? I said, "You know what? For what you want to do and the heart that you have," when he got done talking to you and the way he gives, it didn't matter about the money.
Yes.
So I said, "You know what? I'll build this." He came in with a rear end, and he wanted this Pro Street rear end. Modify the truck again, change the truck again. I want a brewery truck. I want something different that nobody has. I got the Midnighters Car Club. I've been in this for a while. Great group of guys. I want something different. Well, we kept trying and kept trying. We made it, and it came out to what it is right now.
Amen.
Next thing you know, he sends me a video footage of it going down the racetrack. I didn't build it to go down a racetrack. If you looked at the fenders I created, it was not exactly meant for speed. But the guy was crazy, and I was crazy about him. And it didn't matter about the money. I did whatever the guy wanted me to do. He touched everybody. When he first opened up this restaurant, my son was born with a heart condition, and he had to have a pacemaker put in. He always told my son how he was just like everybody else. He was special. All of us feel like we're a part of this. That's what makes this place different, because we're a family. He makes you feel a part of that. And I'll never forget him for that. So he truly will be missed.
Yes.
I'm one of the guys. Our group is called the Boulevard Nights, and we've been coming to Lumpy's for a good number of years for Thursday night dinners. Sometimes he's here, sometimes I can hear you. Oh, I'm sorry. We're the Boulevard Night group. There's about between 25 and 30 cars in our group now, and we've been coming to Lumpy's for Thursday night dinners for a good number of years. And his car shows and the charity things that he's done, and the gifts for kids and the Christmas things. He's always, as well as all his people that work in the cafe restaurant, and I don't do good in front of people like this. He was wonderful. He was always pleasant, friendly. We always had a great time here, and it was always a lot of fun when he was here. If we could drag him out of the kitchen, he'd come out and sit down and talk with everybody. We're going to miss him. We've had a wonderful time with Lumpy and being here on our Thursday nights, and we'll be here continuous. We're not going anywhere, and we're going to miss him also. So, thank you.
Okay, I just want to reiterate, if everybody spoke what they'd want to say, we'd be here for a week. So let's try and keep it short and sweet.
Hello, everybody. My name is Robert Ellis. I represent Asphalt Outlaws. Lumpy was a really good friend of mine and all of us. Excuse me. Really touched me. All the charities he's done and how he touched everybody. Really shocked me to hear what we lost a true friend, family. We were supposed to go to the track today. I worked on this truck last week, getting it ready for the truck. He's not here. Shocked. We're gonna miss him. And we made him an honorary outlaw.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. My name is Aaron Picasso. I am one of the founders of Pastimes Car Club. I do a lot of speaking in public, but it's different this time. You know, Lumpy was wonderful because it didn't matter what it was that connected you guys to him. It really mattered. Whether it was sports, or cars, or motorcycles, or art, or just good food. It was a real connection. And one thing I appreciated Lumpy about him was how it really was. I was in one of those burger eating competitions a few years back, and I had my wife, and Lumpy said, "Hey man, you're representing Pastimes." I said, "No, I'm not, I just ate." He said, "You're gonna eat again." And so I get up there, I tell my wife, "Babe, go get me some onion rings and lettuce and cheese and mayonnaise and ketchup," and I had dinner up there. And I had rings and ketchup. I look over, Lumpy's behind me. He looked at me and said, "You are so stupid."
I remember that.
You know,
I do remember that.
I could have taken the trophy home from my club that night, but I didn't. But yeah, I'll always remember Lumpy for the genuine, caring person he was, and how he just gave it to you straight. One of the favorite things that he used to say to a lot of people, mostly to my wife, was, "You've changed." So as we celebrate Lumpy's life and the great impact he's had on the community and all of us, let's take a moment just to remember the special moments that he made with each of us and carry those with us throughout the rest of our lives. Thanks everybody for being here. My heart goes out to the family. I love you guys.
I'm with the Luxurious Car Club. They call me Dr. Pepper. I really didn't know Lumpy personally, but I can see the love and everything that he did in the community, the support that's out here today just blows my mind. How many people he touched, how many people love him. I wish I had a chance to really meet him, but I didn't. But I can see the love through everyone here. What a great person he was. And we know that soon we'll be right there with him. So yes, yes. God bless everybody.
Hi, I'm Richard. I represent the Disciples Car Club Ministry with my wife Debbie, and I've been knowing Dave and Kathy for quite some time. And we're relatively a new car club in the community, and he's one of the gentlemen that welcomed us with open arms and with love and with jokes. And I've met him a few times, but this is a celebration of life. We're celebrating the life of Lumpy and the lives he touched. I mean, geez, there's got to be 3,000 to 4,000 people here, and that's just got to be a portion of the people that he's touched. Because if he touched you in a certain way, I believe that we took that love and that kind and that giving spirit to the ones that we touch. So it continues to grow. I foresee that the legacy of Lumpy is going to live for a long time. I believe that the things that he was involved with in the community and the charities are going to continue, because that's what we do. We give, you know. And God bless you, Dave. I want to thank you for being a part of my life. That when we were close and we were meeting weekly, what a blessing it is to know you and Kathy. God bless you very, very much. Thank you.
Ernie, could you come up and say something?
I want to thank you all for being here. Lumpy, you can see, was loved and touched a lot of people. The Midnighters' condolences to the family and the friends. We share all that love. Lumpy touched us all in so many ways, like everybody's up here saying. He will be missed greatly. God bless his family, all the friends. Keep it strong. We'll make through. We love you, Lumpy. We'll always miss you. Think of you.
My name is Michael Lumpkin. I represent Showstoppers Car Club. But more importantly, I met Lumpy 2008. I met Digger first. And then he brought me in and introduced me to Lumpy. And my name is Lumpkin. So I was drawn to the restaurant. I was drawn to Lumpy. And when I heard, I just want to say, Marcy, if you need anything, Showstoppers are here for you. Because you got two boys that you have to take care of, and you're not alone. Okay? God bless you.